guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are here with a channel update. I was going to say quick channel update, but you know me. I attempt to record like just a 5 minute update, and it's 6 hours later. So anyway, we'll make this as quick as possible, but I kind of want to also make it as in depth and give you guys as much information as possible. Um, so I know that I didn't actually do like an update before Christmas or the holidays, so I hope you guys did have a good holiday season and have been having a good New Year so far. I actually did want to record just a little like Christmas and New Year message for you guys, but I didn't get the chance with all the recording I was doing before the holidays, trying to record 3 weeks worth of stuff. And that's a lot because it's 3 videos a day for 3 weeks, and that's a lot to pack into a really, really short amount of time, especially when my vacation dates changed. I was thinking, okay, I'll have the weekend right before I leave, and it was like, oh no, I'm leaving that weekend. So I had like 10 days to record 3 weeks worth of content while maintaining, obviously, I still work 40 hours a week. And having to pack and finish Christmas gifts and wrap everything. I didn't wrap everything until I got to my parents' house, to be honest with you, but just all of that, I was like, oh, wow. And I mean, I think I managed it pretty well for the amount of stuff I had to do and get done. Unfortunately, the problem is now that I'm home and trying to get back into going back to work after weeks off and coming home and realizing that my house is completely disheveled and everything is just a mess and I'm so behind in recording now that I barely managed to get everything recorded for last week. A couple of things I had recorded before I went on vacation that were posted last week, which helped because it was extremely difficult to try to get all of those videos up. And as you're going to see this week, I could not keep up. We're behind on certain things. We only have 2 episodes of Mystic Destinies coming out this week. They should be posting today and on Wednesday. I'm not sure when this is going to go up. I might try to get this up before everything else goes up during the week. But all of the sim stuff is going to stay the same. We're always going to have the sim stuff, but right now with all of the stuff that I need to do just in life in general and all of how behind I am on the channel, all the other kind of games that we're playing are going to have to suffer a little bit because it's really hard for me right now to get motivation to record everything. And that's not the way I want to run the channel, obviously. And it has nothing to do with me not enjoying what I'm doing or anything like that. I absolutely love this channel. I love you guys and I love recording the games and playing them. But I just have so much other stuff that I've been kind of putting off a little bit, like, okay, I don't put too much effort into certain things. And then all of it goes into the channel. And now it's like, it's all compounded. Like before Christmas, you're like, "Ah, I'm not going to worry. It's just my shit's all over my house. My apartment's a mess. Like whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll think about it after Christmas because, I have so much stuff that I need to do to prepare for the holidays that all just compacted at the last minute. That I wasn't worried about. It's like, oh, there's just boxes everywhere and there's things that need to get put away and my craft stuff's all over the place. And now when I come home, it's like, oh God, it just makes me feel like crazy, I guess. I don't know. Like, I just feel stressed out because everything is just all over the place and not where it should be. And, my first thought is, oh my God, but I have to record all this stuff for the channel and I'm really behind. And I used to be so good. Like, I used to be so ahead and I used to be able to manage everything that I needed to do because, I might sit down one day and record all night long and have like 2 weeks worth of videos for a game, like Danganronpa. Oh, I recorded for 2 weeks, so I'm cool with that. And it was so easy to maintain that. And like right now, because I'm so behind, I can't. I don't have the time to even record what I need to do for the week on top of, trying to get ahead at the moment. So I wanted to apologize. Right now, we're going to be a little bit behind. Games are going to be lacking. Um, just because I really need to reorganize. Like I'm just at that point where I need to reorganize everything. And I mean that as like my physical stuff, like my craft stuff from when I moved a year ago. It's just been in boxes and I've just been digging through those boxes. Like I never organized it because it was always like, I'll do that later. I'll do it later. And when I finally got back into doing craft stuff and enjoying that and just remembering like, okay, why did I stop doing this? Like, I mean, I stopped because I was going through a difficult time in my life, and then that's kind of why I did the channel because it was something different and it didn't make me think about all those difficult things. But now I found the balance with I miss doing that and I still love doing this obviously, and I was pretty good at being able to balance what I was doing between both and keeping myself occupied, but things do change and um my life is good. I don't want anyone to think that like I'm stressed out or depressed or anything like that. Like everything is great but it's just sometimes when things get really good, it's really difficult to maintain everything else when your life was just kind of freaking boring. Like so unfortunately, and what I've been slacking on is like organizing my craft room. I want to rearrange that whole entire guest room that I have so that, I have a place where I can go in and it's not stressful to be like, I don't know where the hell this is, or what did I do with that, or why can't I find anything, or didn't I have this thing? Where is that? And like, I need to be able to organize. Like, I lost all of my freaking pliers and I had to ask for more for Christmas because I'm like, I don't know where they went. And I'm finding them in the weirdest places. Like, no sooner did I tell my parents like I could use a set of pliers because I don't know where mine went. I'm like finding them and like, why is this in this box? Like, what the hell was I thinking? Like, so it's things like that. Like, I need to organize. I need to rip everything apart. I need to, you know, just redo that. And like, literally, like, I know it's still winter, but I'm all of a sudden in the like, I want to just like kind of rip everything apart and reorganize a little and make sure that things are where they belong. And I don't feel like I'm walking through like an antique shop because I have bins and boxes and things everywhere that need to get put away. Things need to get organized. And like, I've been kind of working around it for so long. And that's just me. That's what I do. Like, nah, it's fine until I can't take it anymore. And then it's like complete overhaul. And then I focus on that like 100%. Like, you can't put me like, oh, I'll organize a little bit. It's like, I'm going to be in my craft room. Probably it's going to be really hard for me to not be in there for 4 days straight, like not eating, not sleeping, not even going to work. Obviously, I have to, but like, that's what I want to do. I want to be like, nope, just leave me alone until I'm done. So I know I have to manage myself a little bit better. But unfortunately, with all of the stuff that I want to get done and the things that I need to do in order to just, I don't know, cleanse my freaking brain and my soul so that I don't feel so like stressed out when I come home is really just focusing on that, putting things where they belong, cleaning things out, getting rid of stuff, organizing things, rearranging things, just basically kind of trying to declutter, but like me, I'm not going to get rid of anything. It's just going to be like things are going to get packed a little better, put away, organized, and I really need to do that in order to like just, I don't know, free myself of like the stress that happens when I walk in my door. It's like, oh, I don't want to be here. I want to be able to walk in my apartment and be like, I love being home, instead of being like, oh, why is everything in places that it doesn't belong? So, unfortunately, I know me and I know that the channel I always put on top. And that's the way it's been for months that I've been doing that, thinking, oh, yeah, I'll get to that. Oh, but I'm behind on the channel. So once I get ahead, then we'll think about it. And it's like, I'm so much further behind. And unfortunately, like the stress of just not being able to organize everything and just feeling like, oh, I just have a burden on me when I walk in my house is making me not want to record. Like I don't like start to record a game and I'm like, oh God, I'm bored with this now and I just don't want to do this right now and I don't have the motivation. So it's actually hurting the channel as opposed to me just saying, you know what? We'll have some games still. I'm gonna play other games. I'm gonna do stuff, but it might not just be as much and things might be a little off schedule wise. All of the sim stuff I still want to get out, so I'm gonna push myself to do that. Parts might be a little bit shorter. I've only recorded one thing for this week so far. I'm already behind recording today and this weekend for the Sims stuff. But it will get done. The Sims will be done every week. So any of you guys who watch the Sims series, that's not going to change. I'm going to keep those. Everything's going to stay the same. The parts might be a little bit shorter, and I apologize right now if they're a little off and not as exciting, or I just feel like I'm kind of just going through the motions because I feel like I get like, yeah, I love my Sims. And then they go to record and I'm like, I have no idea what we're doing. And again, it's just stress level of thinking of all of the things I need to do. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks, that'll start to ease and we'll get back into things and it'll start picking back up and getting back to what we're used to. I know there's gonna be moments where, like, the story writes itself, and that's great, and there's gonna be other moments, like normal, where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I just feel like now when I record, it's always like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I just like, my effort is half, and I apologize for that. Um, but I'm hoping that by recording just the sim stuff and focusing more on that, when I do record that, it'll help get me back into things. And it is really difficult trying to get back after a couple of weeks off, even though like I should be back to it because like last week should have been my like, you know, recovery period. And but like this week I just feel like I'm still not recovered. Like I don't know. Um but again, it's everything else compacted on top of it. But so the Sims will be the same days, same times, everything. The things that are going to change are going to be like the other games. So I know that that's not going to disappoint too many of you, because I know that the Sim stuff is the most popular stuff, and that's kind of, how this channel started. But I do still have fun doing the other games, and I still want to play them. It's just like I said, with all the other things, I'm just finding the motivation isn't there, and I don't want it to be that way. I don't want to have the negativity of just like how cluttered everything is in my house to like drag me down on playing these games. Um, but for this week, we have Mystic Destinies, so that does actually wrap up this week. We get through Takumi's Path and get our ending. So those will be the two parts that you get this week. So part 70 actually is the final chapter. And then we will still, like I do with all of them, I'm still going to read the other two endings and then the other two good endings. And then there is another bad ending that I found. So I have everything set up to be able to record those. I just haven't gotten to do it. So unfortunately, those will not be coming this week. They'll come next week. But with that, Hikaru's route is not going to be out until like April or May or March or April. And I'm sorry, that was my cell phone. Um, that's not coming out until say around April timeframe. So we have plenty of time. So I'm not too concerned about like, oh, we got to finish Takumi because then we can get onto Hikaru. Unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit of space because I'm kind of compacting all of the games that I played aside from The Sims this week to the 1 o'clock time frame as opposed to the 1 and 2 where they used to be. So there's really only going to be 2 videos a day this week. So Monday and Wednesday you will get um Mystic Destinies. So we will wrap up Takumi's route. The other two endings, and then, well, other three technically, will be next week. So it's not like, oh my God, we have to wait a week before we get anything. You're going to see the full ending, all the rest of the chapters the same way you're used to, every other day type of a thing until obviously like Wednesday will be the last part. And then filling in the Wait, Wednesday? Yeah, the Friday and Sunday spots. I'm sorry, I gotta look at my thing while I'm doing this. Filling in the Friday and Sunday spots, which would again normally be other Mystic Destinies endings, is going to be Oz Mafia, which I started last week. So, and I only recorded two parts of that because I went to record it like last night, and I was like, okay, maybe the story is just taking a lot to get in. Maybe it's just me not feeling it or not being in the mode to record. But it feels a little boring to me. So I want you guys to tell me what you think about it after those parts. I still want to record it, but I just wasn't motivated to record the two other parts that should have come this week in the 2 o'clock time spot where it normally would be. And I was like, I'm just not motivated to record those two other parts, even if they're only like 10 or 15 minutes. Like I just, So, I mean, that kind of also helped me make the determination to just compact everything and just say, you know what, for the next couple of weeks, what I record will get up. I don't know when things are going to go up. I don't know what day things are going to go up. So I hope you guys can understand that, there will be at least the sim stuff. I want to be at least something every day at 1 o'clock, some other random game. I just don't know what it's going to be. And I know we've kind of had a schedule where every other day was Mystic Destinies, every other day was Danganronpa, and whatever. And that's how it worked. It was like on off. It's not going to be that way for the next couple of weeks. So I just want you guys to be prepared for that. I know it's going to be crazy, but I really need to take a little bit of a step back so I can get some other stuff accomplished. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I kind of force myself to not worry about the channel because like I said, I always put it first and it's my top priority and then I spend time doing that and it's just making all the other things that I have to do worse. And at some point, this is going to happen. So it's better kind of to do it now, you know, and say, okay, you know what, this way at least, you have stuff coming out and I don't have to get to the point where I'm like, I can't record anything and we're done. Like, I got to stop what I'm doing and have no videos for weeks. I don't want that to happen. I would rather have less videos and maybe they're scattered and they're kind of messed up and the schedule's off because I feel like I could handle that, and you guys could handle that a hell of a lot better than me just cutting cold turkey and being like, I can't record anything for like 2 or 3 weeks, you know? So it might be a little while. I'm not sure when we'll get back to the normal schedule. I just wanted to let you guys know now that things are going to be off. Danganronpa is still coming out. We still have that every other day. That's still going to be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday this week, but it'll be in the 1 o'clock instead of the 2 o'clock time frame because I did record those. I really, like I said, next week my plan is to do the other three endings for Takumi for Mystic Destinies and Danganronpa. Those are the top two that I want to worry about. Once Takumi's other three endings are done, so those three last parts, I might fill in like with Oz Mafia. I might do more Lucid 9. I kind of didn't record that this week because I just, again, that game was so much fun when I was playing it on my own. And maybe it's because I've already done it, or maybe it's just because, I all of this and like me trying to pack everything in that it's just I'm not feeling the thrill with it. So I don't know. Again, let me know what you guys think of that. If you want me to cut it or you don't care, then I won't record it anymore. I've already played it, so it's no real loss there. Same thing with Oz Mafia. I know it's probably going to take a little while to get into that one. I'm really I feel sad saying I'm disappointed already with it because it feels a little awkward right now, and I feel like the story could be good, and maybe we just need to get into it. Maybe I'm comparing it in the back of my mind to Amnesia Memories because nothing will ever live up to Amnesia Memories, but and I do have other games and stuff I want to play, but right now we'll take a step back. Danganronpa's not going anywhere. I'm going to keep recording that one, so that one will definitely be multiple times during the week. And then, like I said, next week we'll have the other three endings for Mystic Destinies, and then I just don't know I don't know what's going to happen because um, with Mystic Destinies, like I said, Takumi's route's done. The epilogue's not out yet. It might be coming out by the end of this month. And Hikaru's route's not out till at least April, I want to say, like roughly April timeframe. So we're going to have a while in between. And we could either go back through and do the epilogues for all the other guys that would fill in the space until we get to Hikaru and his route, or we can just wait, do Hikaru's route, and then do the epilogue. So let me know what you guys think about that. Um, because I feel like if we go through, do the epilogues, at least we'll have something filling in until Hikaru's route comes out, as opposed to like cutting it, not having anything, and then all of a sudden picking the game back up in a couple of months. But again, it's up to you guys what you want to see. I know that's a good one. I know that a lot of you guys like that one, and I love it too. So I'm totally okay with doing the epilogue route. But like I said, if, if it's just between Danganronpa and Mystic Destinies, and maybe throwing in a random game here and there, I'm okay with that for right now. Because I definitely love those two, and I'm okay with pausing other games for right now. Um, Anything else, if I manage to record anything else, we might get extras, but I'm really just going to try to focus and hope that we get at least The Sims and one other video a day. So just for a little while, see how it goes, and how quickly I can motivate myself to declutter and fix everything and get back to normal. So I just wanted to say that. I know that this wasn't really quick. This is ridiculously freaking long video for me trying to keep it short, um, but yeah, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. I hope you're not too disappointed. I hope you understand. And I just wanted to let you guys know, and hopefully we'll be back up relatively soon to our normal kind of schedule. So, just bear with me over the next couple of weeks, and God, hopefully it's not next couple of months, but just for a while until I get things organized and figure out what we want to do. But yeah, leave comments below, if there's certain games that I'm playing aside from The Sims that you definitely want me to continue. Like, please don't stop that one. Or, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Like, if there's ones that you don't watch, obviously, I don't expect you to have an opinion on them. But if there's ones that you do watch that you do want me to keep doing, definitely let me know. Danganronpa, Mystic Destinies are going to stay until they're done. So, but if there's any of the other games that I'm doing that you definitely want me to continue, just let me know, so I don't cut them. I don't want to cut things that people are really enjoying. And hopefully over the next couple of weeks or month or so that I can find, like, once I clear some things out, that, the life will come back into me to record, and I won't feel like, oh my God, I just don't want to do this right now. And again, it has nothing to do with the channel or wanting to play games or anything. It's just I need to kind of refresh some stuff. Ooh, I did not mean to bash my microphone as I'm trying to make a good point here. Just refresh everything in my life, like just my space. You got to have that nice space to work in, otherwise it's stressful. And like right now, my space needs to be cleansed, I guess, just to get me back to where I am, so that you guys are getting the quality that you're used to or come to expect, or maybe even better, hopefully. I don't know, but I just want it to be a little bit better and not feel stressed out and feel like I'm half-assing it and giving you guys like a fraction of what you've come to expect. So, anyway, I will wrap this up here. And again, I apologize, and I hope you guys understand and aren't too sad that we're cutting down a little bit. But anyway, so I will see you guys in all of our lovely videos. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.